What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls pick up a fantastic victory in an overtime performance against the Indiana Pacers. What an incredible way to end a game. Now, at the end of the day, this game had all sorts of controversies and even some sadness involved in the game. Nonetheless, when it was all said and done, the Bulls found a way to win in the end, and this is a big win for our season. We'll discuss a little bit about that and more in this video. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Bulls, their game today, and your player of the game. I doubt there's any real, controversy in the Player of the Game award. I think it's very clear who it goes to. But nonetheless, we won this game 132 to 129. And again, what an incredible way to end the game. What an incredible game in general. Now, I must say, the first half of this game was completely and utterly very boring. The reason why? It was a free-throw contest for the first half. Both teams just getting to the line pretty much every single time they drove the ball. It was a very stop-and-start game. It took over an hour for the first half to actually finish, and I just started hating the game. I hated everything about the game. But thankfully, things did turn around in the last couple of minutes of the fourth and overtime. And again, when you always get to that very close stage towards a game and you get close to overtime, that's always going to make things a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun. But it was still a free throw shooting contest in the second half as well. In fact, it was actually the Bulls this time around that got to the line more, which some will say is a positive. I think there is a small element of a positive there because we don't often get to the line anywhere near as much as we should. But DeRozan today really helped us get some extra free throws in there, and that did help us win the game in the end. So I'm glad that we were able to go to the line in the end, but I must admit my entertainment level drastically went down as soon as the free throws just started to become more and more and more and more, and it just really stopped the flow of the game. But that fourth quarter, man, boy oh boy, things went our way in that fourth quarter, let me tell you what. So obviously the DeRozan 2 free throws, the first one he makes, the second one he misses. The fact that Obi Toppin couldn't secure the rebound and he hits it out of bound. My goodness, did that have to go in our way. That was, again, it's like it was scripted in that way in many ways. Like they had the script that Toppin was supposed to hit that ball out of bounds so DeRozan can do his thing and make one of the more tougher shots of the night, but sends us to overtime. DeRozan delivered in that instance. And then in overtime, we took care of it as well. DeRozan getting to the line, DeRozan getting 47 points in the game. But it's not even just that. They took DeRozan out of overtime for most of it. They had double teams sent his way. They were trying to trap him. They were trying to deny ball. But guess who stepped up to the plate? The other Bulls players, ladies and gentlemen. More specifically, Ayo Dosunmu and Nikola Vucevic both made some big shots in overtime to help us win that game. And then DeRozan sealed it at the line with some free throws. So again, overall, a really strong victory for the Bulls. And this is an important win for our season for a variety of reasons. Number one, the Indiana Pacers are 6th, I believe, in the Eastern Conference. I think they're about 4 or 5 wins ahead of us in the standings. And the Bulls have about 17 games left. So do the math. It's very slim chances that the Bulls are going to actually take over the Indiana Pacers. But below them are Philadelphia and Miami. And those two teams, they're very close with Indiana, but they're about a game apart, each of them. And there's a fighting chance still there for the Bulls. Now, I must admit, 9th seed is most likely, I would say 90% sure, we are probably going to finish in the 9th seed. It definitely is not going to be 50-50, if you know what I mean. Because the Bulls have to go on an incredible run to even give themselves a chance to do something of that nature. But it still puts us in a position where we can fight for it. And that is something I want. I want something to entertain us for the rest of the season. I want something to believe in for the rest of the season. I don't just want to believe 9th is where we're going to be and that's where we're going to stay. I want that fighting chance. And I want the Bulls to show a fighting effort each and every single game. And although we didn't see that against Dallas, we saw it today in overtime against the Pacers, and this was a must-win game for the Bulls. We snap our 2-game losing streak. That's obviously very important. We went on a 3-game winning streak in the West Coast trip. The last thing you wanted to do is completely blow it away with a 3-game losing streak. We didn't do that today. We ended up winning the game. We have a back-to-back against the Clippers, so going on a 4-game losing streak would have been fun either. So we won this game, and hopefully we can win this second game against the LA Clippers as well. That is a must-win game for the Bulls. I would say I think every game now is a must-win game for the Bulls. So this is why it's important to our season. But the last thing I want to talk about before I head off is, of course, the Kobe White injury. Unfortunately, if you guys did not watch the game, Kobe White got a steal, ran out in transition, but he got chased down blocked by Pascal Siakam. Now, unfortunately, the chase down block resulted in Pascal Siakam landing on Kobe White. And Kobe White buckled under the pressure. His knee kind of collapsed and instant pain started to happen. And Kobe White had to be helped out of the arena. He was limping a little bit, so he could put a little bit of pressure on his leg. So it's definitely, I don't think, a broken leg or anything like that, but it looks like that's a big injury coming Kobe White's way. And I don't care what anybody says. I know we're probably going to finish the 9th seed. Heck, even if we had all these players, some might argue we would finish the 9th seed. But it's almost impossible to expect us to have a good end to the season, or even a good season, a good playoff run, a good playing tournament run in general, when you have 4 starters out for the Bulls, assuming Kobe White's going to be out for a while. You got Kobe White that's going to be out for a while. LaVine is out for the season. Patrick Williams is out for the season. And Lonzo Ball's been out for 2.5 years. You can't expect any team to lose those big amount of players and really expect them to deliver something huge. I actually think if we actually have a good winning streak towards the end of the season, this Bulls team might have overachieved the way that we currently are. Because Kobe White has proven to be one of our best, if not our best player. He's in the competition for the most improved this season. He's been really, really good this season. He's taken the extra step. He has been lovely to watch. And the fact that he got hurt today may have just cost us our season, in all honesty. Even though there wasn't much to begin with, it's not like we were going to be a championship team or anything, but we got playing tournament games to worry about. Let's hope Kobe White is available to play in them, because if he's out for the season, I don't think we win those games. I'll be perfectly honest with you. We lost our best three-point shooting threat. We lost a dynamic scorer. We lost a guy that can play make. We lost one of the better defenders on the team. We've lost a lot with Kobe White. So fingers crossed that we can find a way to win without him. Fingers crossed that he can come back very, very soon. But it looks like there's a big injury there. We'll have to wait for the update. Hopefully Casey Johnson, the Bulls medical team, and everybody else can give that update sooner than later. But it sucks to see. But other than that, bench scoring wise, we got destroyed, I'm pretty sure. I think Drummond had 10 points, but other than that, it was very lackluster from our bench. But we did win the rebounding battle. We won the rebounding battle by 1. It was 48 rebounds to the Bulls, 47 rebounds to the Pacers. The Pacers did have 2 more offensive rebounds, so we still lost that area. But still, a win is a win, and I think that was a big part of how we were able to secure the win overall. So there you go. My player of the game is DeMar DeRozan. I don't think there's any real debate about that, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. The next watch along will be the Clippers game tomorrow. I will see you guys there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.